Capturing leads on your smartphone in the Orax system is easy and convenient. On your home page, simply tap the plus lead button. You can also use your menu, then click the plus next to CRM activity and select the lead. The lead form has a few fields that are important, but many of those fields are not required. A required field has a small R icon next to it. The most important part of the lead form that you have to capture is the title. It could be as simple as somebody's name or a description of the specific opportunity in this case. Once you've captured the title, you can effectively click the down arrow and save the lead. It's as simple as that. But let's go into the lead form a little bit more. The first field is the stage. Leads enter a sales pipeline and they progress through the pipeline using the stage field. In the stage field, a lead is either disqualified or qualified, and it progresses through all stages of the pipeline as set up for your company. So these stages can be changed. The default stage is simply lead, and you don't have to change that when you capture a lead. The second field is flag. This allows you to specify whether this is a hot lead or an urgent or a priority lead. In the title, since this is most probably your lead, you want to add the specific description of what this lead is about. As mentioned earlier, it could be as simple as somebody's name, but it could also be a description of the opportunity. In order to add more detail, there's a comments field where you can type in any form of information around the specific lead. The next field is the source type. This is important because over time you may want to analyze the quality of leads coming from specific sources. So for instance, events or campaigns could be sources. I'll show you a little bit later how to create events and campaigns in order to have them available in the drop down for your source type. So let's assume that this is a demo campaign. I'll be capturing all my leads for this campaign with that source type, and that allows me over time to analyze the quality of leads coming through specific sources and also to quantify the cost per lead in that way. So it allows for future analytics around my sales pipeline. Now, the next field is the lead source. So in the specific source type, like an event, I could be harvesting leads from a specific person. And this is an area where I can also add either people or other forms of companies in order to specify and narrow down the source of this lead. There's an option to add a value for the lead if this is a quantitative sales opportunity. The second section of the lead capturing form allows you to capture a lead against a specific customer account, so a paying account like a hospital or a corporate who will be paying bills, and then also to link in existing contacts. This is not needed, it's entirely optional, and especially if this is a prospective lead, you may want to, instead of creating customer accounts or contacts for this lead, just add the detail in text form below. And as your lead progresses and becomes an opportunity, you can then convert the information you entered in this lead address fields into an actual account in the future. So all these fields are optional, and then right at the bottom, the last field is the sales representative allocated to this lead. So by default, that will be yourself. You can also add some colleagues or a specific sales representative in this field in order to assign this lead to somebody else, assuming you capture lead and somebody else follows them up. If you need to follow up your own leads, simply leave that field as default and click Save to save your lead. Once you've saved a lead, you can immediately add another lead by using the plus icon on the top of your current lead. So let me just show you a quick way to capture a lead. I'll leave everything default, add the person's name, say done, then I'll tap the down button, move up a little bit and enter the cell phone and email for this person and tap go. Now once you've captured leads, that is the first step. You will need to process those leads in the future, and in order to do that, it's conveniently available on your home screen under your items to resolve. So if you scroll down, you will find your own sales pipeline with all your leads that you've captured. You can tap any one of those leads to take you to the lead where you can now further qualify or disqualify a lead, make any specific updates, create quotations against this lead, and then save those changes. And that's as simple as it is. If you do need to see more detail about the sales pipeline, you can click View All, and that's where you will see a lot more detail in terms of your pipeline and the entire group pipeline. Okay, so in order to create campaigns or events that you want to link in as a source type for your leads, you're going to need an administrator, either in IT or a manager with those rights to create those campaigns for you. They are called campaigns. Simply click the menu, then select your customer menu, and in your customer menu tabs, select campaigns. This is where you create email campaigns or any form of source type. Create a new campaign, give it a name, and if this is a basic event, just change the type to other and save it. That's all you need to do. Now that event is available as a source type for anybody's lead.